Welcome to today's Semi-Respectable report. We began, of course, in Minnesota, where it's being reported that the ICE officer who Renee Good hit with her car before being shot suffered internal injuries. This would run contrary to the hours and hours of media coverage claiming the SUV slowly turned away and never made contact with the officer in question, who they call a murderer. Of note, relating to this story, maybe, was this footage that was released of would-be protesters practicing how to act and what face to make for the camera during protests. Look at this.
Has already started, as we said. People have been doing the same thing. This was an event at a church there on Monday night.
Not saying these immense talents are in Minnesota, but I also don't know that they aren't in Minnesota. Moving on, from the file of Will This Never End? Missouri Senator Josh Hawley was questioning a doctor who was testifying as an expert witness, but before they could discuss things like stem cell research or cancer clusters or anything significant, they spent more than 5 minutes arguing about what a woman is. Seriously, look.
Men can get pregnant.
I hesitated there because I wasn't sure where the conversation was going or what the goal was. I mean, I do take care of patients with different identities. I take care of many women. I take care of people with different identities. And so that's where I paused. I think, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, the goal is just the truth. So can men get pregnant?
Again, the reason I paused there is I'm not really sure what the goal of the question
The goal is just to establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics. So let's just test that proposition. Can men get pregnant?
I take care of people with many identities, but
Can men get pregnant?
many women that can get pregnant. I do take care of people that don't identify as women.
Can men get pregnant?
I'll tell you this, the stock in male doctors over 55 years old has never been higher. Let's move to Florida. Republican gubernatorial candidate James Fishback has proposed a 50% SIM tax for OnlyFans creators in the state of Florida should he be elected.
Florida governor in year one, I will push for the first of its kind OnlyFans sin tax. If you are a so-called OnlyFans creator in Florida, you are going to pay 50% to the state on whatever you so-called earn via that online degeneracy platform.
The internet coital performers like Sophie, who made more than LeBron James last year, says she already pays too much in taxes to practice her trade.
Realize that there are so many creators on this platform that do this job because they're struggling. So to tax them like that when they're literally doing it just to support their families is sad.
We'll see where this goes. And lastly, yesterday we paid tribute to Scott Adams, but as you could guess, the legacy media was less than gracious when documenting his passing. The Boston Globe, for example, saw the open-minded cartoonist as worse than both the dictators, Chavez and Castro, whereas People magazine was kinder to double murderer O.J. Simpson than the Dilbert creator and satirist who never hurt anyone. We are a more legitimate outlet. See you tomorrow, because semi-respect is all we have time for.